Good morning, everybody. If you're wondering how you're going to get through coming out today, you have come to the right place. My name is Seth. I run Comingouttarot.com. You can always find out more about me over there. But while we're here, we're talking about you coming out and how you're going to get through it, what you need to do to get through it, and how you can be more mindful during the process. Hey, Spirit lad. So while I get these cards in order, a little bit of housekeeping. If you haven't followed or subscribed, please do so we can keep track of each other. And if you find this is useful, always happy for a thumbs up or a like, whatever is easier for you to do. This will be on multiple platforms. This is not shuffling well today. This Illuminati Tarot, which is a beautiful deck. It's a little thick. Shuffle it. Stay tuned at the end for a little more up and coming of what's happening with Coming Out Tarot. There we go. There's what I need. Here's our obstacle, action, mindfulness. So, couple things. I don't normally read reversals, but if they happen for whatever reason, because I don't reverse my cards, I pay attention to them, and we have one today. So in our obstacle is a reversed Three of Swords. And our action is the Three of Pentacles. And in our mindfulness, it's the Six of Wands. So we've already got air, we're like air, earth, and water, air, earth, and fire. We don't have any, isn't that a song or group? We don't have any water. Earth, wind, and fire. That's it. Hey, Alma. So, interesting experience today that the fact exists that we don't have any, like the emotional connection that would normally happen in this kind of state. We're a bit removed. We're separated from the way we might want to feel about, and we end up just doing. And I think it's an interesting place to be. I was talking with Elliot. I don't know what his, I can't remember what your handle is on here, Dr. E. He helped me see this action card as a student card, which I've never seen it as before, and I think that's interesting. I have always seen it as an effort towards mastery. There is a bit of learning in it, but there's also this group effort to create something greater than, to build the plan for, to connect dots, and I think it's really interesting to think of it as a student card, especially today, because what's important to me is actually this young person who's got more to learn about what they're doing. So the reason I started a little bit with the action is I think it's interesting that our action today is about how are we working with other people, listening to them and learning from them at a time when we're moving on from something that has been a pain point in the past. More than likely, if this is resonating with you, you've probably already come out. You're dealing with the residual of, I just came out and now what? There are things that are painful, there are emotional states that you struggle with, you're not quite sure how your relationships are going to change because they are and they do. No matter what it is you're coming out about, something changes because you've fundamentally shifted the relationships that you have in your life when you come out about something. And it requires you to find a way to move forward, to move on. And what's interesting here is there's a roadmap. There's one that exists. He's even pointing to it, saying, here's the thing you need to do next. So if this is resonating with you, you already know what you need to do. Like you've got the list, you've got the roadmap, you've got the steps that you need to do. They're already in front of you. You probably already wrote them down, or you've knocked them out in your head. You probably already literally wrote them down about what it is you need to do next. You may have made a list that says, okay, come out, move, come out, move to another city, or move out of the house, or move your desk if you're at work and you're like, I need to get out of whatever the toxicity is of where I am now. There is a next step, and you've already mapped out what it is. You just need to start doing it. So make it happen. Don't just wait. It's time for you to actually do something. Now, you don't need to rush, but there's no need to wait. Start taking some action now. How can you be more mindful during this process? With the Six of Wands, celebrate that moment. Celebrate the fact that you did the coming out. Celebrate the fact that you are now in the residual of that, and you're aware of, here's my experience, this is what I'm thinking next, this is what I know I need to do. Like, celebrate the fact that you got your shit together and own that. Jump into it, be ready, and go and start moving. All right, I hope this is helpful. If it is, don't forget to hit a like or a thumbs up or follow so we can keep track of each other. A couple things that are coming up for Coming Out Tarot soon. Next week, I'm going to be at the Reader Studio in New York. So if you're someone who's going to be at Reader Studio, hi, I can't wait to see you there. Say hi. I'm also then going to be in Toronto following Reader Studio for some day job stuff. If you happen to be in Toronto, maybe we can say hi. I've got more interviews coming up for Coming Out Tarot. Right now, I think the cadence you're going to see those on is monthly, so I'm excited to be interviewing a lot more people. You saw some tags on a previous post, but if you're curious about who they are, shoot me an email. I'll let you know. I'll be announcing them as they come along so that you can make sure you listen. But if you're curious about who they are, I'm happy to share. All right, everybody, have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you all later.